if you want to play football, you gotta want to play football. Cause football is a man's sport. You gotta have a will to want to play football because when you getting hit, boy, back in the day, just the bull in the ring, the Oklahoma drill, all those drills, you don't know what's supposed to happen. It's mano y mano. You can be big, you can be small. It's either you gonna knock them out or they're gonna knock you out. And you wanna say you wanna play football, those drills right there will make a man at you. That's when you really know whether you want to play football or not. Because it was the wide receivers went through the Oklahoma drill. The wide receivers went through the bull in the ring. The wide receivers, they went through all those drills against the linemen, the linebackers, the safeties, everybody, even the quarterback went through it when we was growing up. If you want to play football, that's when you really found out whether you wanted to play or not. Bull in the ring, Oklahoma drill. Do you really want to play? Bring them drills back, and you'll find out whether who's the who on your team. Just a doggone minute. Peace.
Let's get it! Match up for the week, here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
What it do, baby? What it do? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Drone's Big Dog Picks. We got the fellas in the house. We got everybody in the house today. We got the resident genius. We got Mr. Vance Bradford. He got on the focals eating something. I don't know what he just crunching with the big dome. Y'all see that big melon ahead. That's all you see is the big melon. And then you got the traveling comedian. He probably traveling somewhere now. That's Mr. Mark Howard. And then you got go ahead and throw it up, Phil. Go ahead and throw it up. There you go.
There you go, too. The L's here too.
There you go, Mark Howard. He got the L's all right, Mr. Phil Townsend. Hey, we getting y'all ready for football season because we got 105 days before the season.
May.
All right. Hey, man. It's never too early to get ready for football. Never too early. Never too early, baby. It's 105 days. 105 days before the season begins, baby. OTAs are starting, but we ain't gonna start though. We're gonna go ahead and start with NBA playoffs. What's going on?
Hey, Jeremiah, I'm sorry, I gotta say this because you brought back the Bull in the Ring and the Oklahoma drill. I'm gonna tell you right now, those drills are illegal for kids. But in Pop Warner, y'all know he plays safety for the Raiders. Marcus Epps used to be at the Eagles. Marcus Epps, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I never heard of him.
Okay. He safety, not a Pro Bowl player, but safety. I coached him. My son was about 10 years old. He's 11, 12. I put him in the Bull in the Ring against Marcus. Marcus about to knock the dog crap out of him. You understand me?
I told them drills right there make a man out of you.
Hey, after that, I mean, there's a couple guys that's in the pros that popped the hell out of my son coming up because they're a little older. But once he got through that, he started laying wood for real.
Yeah. Them drills. Hey. Okay, here come Phil. One of these miraculous stories that's gonna tell you. Phil, go ahead, tell us one of them stories that you got, Phil. Go ahead.
No. Really, I'm just glad that they were able to use that drill to biologically decide whether you were going to be male or female. I'm just glad that drill was able to do that.
I'm gonna keep it clean, Vance, but it separated the ball players from the beehives. You understand me?
Hey, all I want to know, what happened to Marcus? Where did he go?
Marcus Epps?
Oh, I thought you said Marcus. I mean, the one that was Bull in the Ring.
No, it was the Oklahoma drill.
Okay.
We definitely couldn't do. We definitely couldn't do Bull in the Ring.
Mark,
definitely couldn't do Bull in the Ring when my son was playing. Couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I think that, me personally, I think they need to bring the drill back.
Yeah.
They don't even hit in practice no more.
Yeah.
You go the opposite way.
Yeah. You know what, Jeremiah? That sounds like when I was in the military and they did POW camp. Only the guys that made it through, with the exception of me, and I made it through early, very early. I will tell you right now, no, they weren't wanting no POW camp again. But yeah, they were screaming, "Yeah, I want it. Yeah, they need to bring it back. Don't let Congress take it away." No, Congress needed to take it away for what happened during POW camp.
But I'm saying, Bull in the Ring, it taught you how to keep your head on the swivel.
How about you got people
you
coming this
run and
way?
knock the crap out of somebody.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this though, because I had the prestigious of being in the company of some legends of the game, and that question kind of came up, Jeremiah, about
No, it
hitting,
didn't, man.
about hitting, huh? What'd you say?
No, Oklahoma drill didn't come up.
No, not the Oklahoma drill. Hitting came up though. Hitting came up,
right?
And like
that's
hitting,
always gonna come up with those old heads.
And surprisingly, a lot of the legends feel that the game is in a better they're trying to make the game safer and for the players, and they're not really tripping off that hitting. And now I might have been talking to a couple wide receivers,
Now,
but then again, you get guys like George Rogers, Heisman Trophy winner. If y'all remember George Rogers out of South Carolina, he was saying they too soft. He said, "What are you supposed to hit with, especially a running back?" So there was some conflicting, but I was surprisingly there was more of the legends, the older guys, are saying that at least the NFL is trying to help the new players' safety, and they agree with it, kind of.
But I think those drills it helped develop toughness. It also it helped develop
nonsense.
It helped
nonsense.
Fear. It helped you not being fear. I know with me, it helped me to develop to keep my head on the swivel. Cause especially Bull in the Ring, you don't know where that player coming from, and you have to keep. When you're on the football field and someone coming at you, you keeping your head on the swivel. You making sure they not coming from the left or the right.
Nonsense.
It don't bother me. It don't bother me one little bit. I understand it from both ways, but I do think some of the game has got softer. But a lot of the receivers do think it's gonna get softer, but a lot of the running backs, they feel that it hasn't. You probably have more receivers that say that they glad that they made the game a little bit more softer than a lot of the running, because the running backs are still getting hit every play. So they haven't really made the game any better for the running backs. They made it better for the quarterbacks and the receivers, but not for the running backs. So they don't feel any effects of it because they still getting hit but getting less money.
Oh, for real.
Right. But but it's still a collision sport. At the very least, I'd say I get it, making it tougher. I think you at least had to get a taste of hitting and tackling, the collision of it, because it's a collision sport, no way around that. And you got to get used to it to some point. Now, you don't have to overdo it. Maybe some parts of the season you do some conditioning, get them in shape, get them practicing tackling like we did before kids, get them practicing some tackling a little bit lightly. Then we start going in a little bit and start hitting and tackling and learn to tackle the proper way. There's a way to do it. I think really what it came down to is that you get some of these crazy guys, a crazy coach out there that just got their jollies off of seeing kids running to each other, seeing young men running to each other, and didn't care about what these kids' results is. That's where it got out of hand. There's no way you could tell me that the way you could practice getting used to a collision is not colliding with each other. You just can't. You got to get used to it somehow, some way.
Well, I think it's about how much Michael Malone didn't care about his Denver Nuggets and Jokic getting any rest, because he sure didn't pull him in those games where they was down, where they was up by 20 something points, and he still kept Jokic in the game instead of pulling him so he can get a little bit of rest. And come fourth quarter, he's want to say he was fatigued. What do you think about that, Phil? Was it fatigue, or was it that the Minnesota Timberwolves just came back and beat them? What do you think it was?
I think it was what
transition.
I think it's what I said all along. It was the Lakers.
Oh, good Lord.
Let me educate you on. I'm going to educate you.
Okay.
As I said earlier, Vance can attest to this, although I know he will lie on me. That I said if the Lakers had their big team with Cam Reddish and Jared Vanderbilt and Wood, it would be a whole different thing against the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers would have been walking out of there because they would have had big guys to put out front to deal with the Michael Porter Jr. and stuff of that nature. What did Minnesota say? Minnesota, I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a call. Said, you think that Laker thing will work with us? Sure will. Y'all got even bigger guys. So what did they do? They did the Laker thing. That would have been the Laker thing. And they put it on Denver. And there you have it. That the Minnesota Timberwolves, by extension of the Lakers, defeated the Denver Nuggets.
Okay, so Phil,
No.
Phil, question, Phil. Was it your idea, or was it the idea? Was it that the GM that was in the bubble when the Lakers played the Minnesota Timberwolves is the GM when the Lakers played the Denver Nuggets is now the GM of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and so he's seen how the Lakers beat the Nuggets in the bubble, so he brought it back and brought it to the Timberwolves.
No, that was a totally different situation. Totally different team. It wasn't until
I got confused there, Jeremiah.
It wasn't.
No. What I'm saying is, Phil said,
don't re-explain it.
No, just because you ate a bag of chips this day, don't mean that if you eat another bag of that same kind of chips, that they didn't come out with a newer version. Now, I will tell you right now, it was. Now, look, I'm not gonna lie. I did peep a little bit of that in the bubble and say maybe I can correct this and make this a little better thing. And there you have it.
go ahead, Vance. Let's see if you can top that nonsense that Phil.
That's exactly right. There's no way I can top the nonsense. And I'm glad you recognize it.
Hey, Vance, don't sell yourself short. You definitely can do it.
No, I cannot top. I cannot.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, Mark. I mean, no explanation. I don't even know why you went back to him, Jeremiah, with that was nonsense. Good God, but anyway, man. Golly. Matter of fact, he went so where you don't even know. What was the question again, Jeremiah? Because what was the question again, sir?
The original question.
See, you don't even know it.
The original question was talking about the fatigue of the Denver Nuggets. Where do Michael Malone have an excuse, or did they just lose?
Okay. Yeah, I got it, Jeremiah. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. That's why I'm saying I had to figure how we get way over there where Phil was with this. The Denver Nuggets lost the game, guys. It was game 7. Denver didn't have a what? 15, 20-point lead?
Yeah, 20-point lead.
That's it. They lost the game, man. They lost. They just flat out. Ain't no way you the defending champions in your home court, 7th game, you got a 20-point lead. Anyway, and when that did, what quarter was that?
Third
Third,
quarter,
late third, right?
late third going in fourth quarter. Yeah.
Come on, man. And you lose. That was just
Because of the Lakers.
The Lakers had nothing to do with that. The
Okay.
Lakers had nothing to do with that, man. So that was just one of them things now, whether Jokic ran out of gas or what. No, dog. When it's time to squat, them young boys squat. They went because Michael Porter Jr. He to me weak. Caldwell Pope was out. He failed. They just didn't have it, and them boys went and got it. Them young boys went and got it. That game, that series. Now let's move to this next series though.
Because of the Lakers.
So Mark, you have the Indiana Pacers. Because I'm not even gonna talk about the Knicks because they was in the
No need.
in the injury ward the whole season. So
You're right.
so you got the Indiana Pacers against the Boston Celtics. Did the Indiana Pacers, by losing game 1 the way they lost, did they lose their chance to really make this series and make it go 7? Because I still think Boston's gonna win this series, but did they lose their chance to really make this a really good series and go 7 by the loss they had other night?
It would have been intriguing. People looking at it, because typically Boston had lost game 2 at home, which they still can do. It's TV fodder. I know we're doing our show and everything like that, but I'm not buying into that. People, when you win, they talk about this, that, and the other. The other team is doing this, that, and the third. I don't flip flop like that. Boston is a better team. Boston should win. You got to play the game to win it. Play the series to win it. A series pretty much most of the time. And this isn't very new where a team blows a lead. This isn't very new where a team looked like they were going to win it. The other team came back and hit a great shot and tied up and won. Especially when they end up having a chance to take it on the road and the home team, and you give the home team life, or the home team got lucky with something, or whatever you want to call it. It happened. And did it blow that chance? Well, it definitely blew the chance for Indiana to come out the gate strong. I wouldn't have been surprised if Indiana would have won that game, because Indiana, it's just a no. When a team sits too long and you're adjusting from what you played on, and you got the team that's really coming fresh off of playing a game, especially a game 7, they're in game mode.
Okay, while Mark's done paused, we're gonna go to Phil. Now, I've said that I didn't think that Indiana Boston series would go 7. I figured that Boston will lose 1 because Boston is Boston. I didn't think it would be a sweep. I still think it'd probably be 5-1 because Boston, like I said, Boston is Boston.
4-1 maybe, not 5.
4-1. I think it'll be 4-1, a gentleman's sweep, because Boston is Boston. Do you think it will be a gentleman's sweep, or do you think it will go 6? Phil?
Are you talking about with Indiana winning?
Yeah. No. Do you no. Ain't nobody talking about Indiana winning this series. Phil.
You ain't.
You're not. I can see where Indiana can win this series. See. Okay.
I'm no wrong. I don't put it past Boston, because Boston has started going 3-point happy.
I miss seeing Porzingis in the game the other night. I'm sure he popped in when I was.
Well, he's gonna be back for game 3. He won't be back for game 3.
Why are you skipping the game 3? Because I still got Indiana in game 2. You want me to run Indiana?
No, he said Porzingis is coming back in game.
Well, supposedly,
Yeah.
but he's not. So I would not be surprised if this doesn't end up Indiana winning over Boston. Even though I feel, especially if
winning game
Porzingis makes
two.
it back,
Well,
Boston.
you got them winning
Boston
game.
will have
You
a
got
better
Indiana
game.
winning game 2. Or you
No,
got
I'm
Indiana
saying
winning.
Yes.
I'm saying Indiana can win this series.
Well, we ain't saying
Somebody
they
call
can't.
because
Anybody
Okay,
can win.
let
They
me say it
can win
differently.
the series.
I'll say this: Indiana will win this series. Will that clear it up for you?
Yeah, that's better.
Vance, you did something to Phil.
No. No, I'm shocked right now because Phil came off that
You did something.
ridiculousness that he was had last segment.
No,
With
if you
that.
go back, I have not picked against Indiana yet.
Cool. Well, you're a smart man.
Okay,
Because
all right.
Boston can lose tonight, Mark.
Well,
Easily.
we all know Boston can lose.
And them young boys are gonna come back tonight. They knew.
Me and Mark have not said that Boston cannot lose because we both know that Boston they can do some silliness because they coach believe in throwing up 53 pointers a game.
Don't forget they went 7 games last year.
Hey, so I'm gonna say this to you.
Not the same team. I mean, this series.
The bet. Let me tell you something. The worst thing that could happen to Indiana is that they win game 2 because you know what Boston does after they lose game 2.
Oh no!
The best thing that can
back to
happen,
Indiana, where they haven't lost a playoff game yet. See, Mark, that's what you.
I wasn't finished. The best thing that can happen to Boston is that they go up 2-0 going to Indiana. So I'm telling you right now, unless Boston falls and bumps their head and all of them get hurt, they're beating Indiana.
No,
like
I picked
playing like
Indiana
that
to win every series this year they've been in, and I'm picking them to win this series.
All right, y'all listen to Drawing Big Dog Picks on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where you have a look at feeling the global reach. All right, be on the lookout for Bruh Man. He's searching for the perfect sandwich, so be looking out for Bruh Man in your community soon. All right, let's talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. I know that Ant-Man said that he wanted Kyrie Irving, and I was on the Two Dog Show on Tuesday. That's on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, also on TAAN TV, the African American Network. Also, you can catch us, Drone and Yo. I was talking about that Kyrie to me is a different player. He was saying, well, Kyrie's going to be challenged, and I said, yeah, Kyrie is going to take the challenge, but Kyrie is going to be different. If this was Kyrie from the old, I would say I would be worried because Kyrie from the old, when someone challenged him, it took him out his game and it hurt the team. Kyrie now, when he challenged, he picks and chooses when he takes on the challenge and is more effective for his team, and he played within himself. Kyrie has matured on how he plays his game. He's still Kyrie, but how he does it is differently. I like this Kyrie, and I think it's a better squad for Dallas. I picked Dallas to win this series because of this Kyrie that we have now that's playing this squad. What do you got, Phil?
Well, I'll say that was the biggest bunch of nonsense I heard since I spoke earlier today.
I'm just telling the truth.
Oh, stop.
What? Stop it. Kyrie, look.
No, you're right. You're right.
This Kyrie is when you call on him, he's matured to this. No, Kyrie goes at you and he goes at you, that's his game.
No, but
And
you ain't never had a player that grows up and they learn how to pick and choose their spots. Where at one time they'll go at you constantly, and then when they grow up and mature, they figure out how to pick and choose
when
their
they got
spots when to
older, they
go at you.
slowed down. Yeah, that's look. Come on now. This isn't a situation where somebody called Kyrie out. He went out and he messed up everything because he went at him. No, that did not happen.
Okay.
Stop hating on Kyrie like that.
I'm not hating. That's not hate.
You can't set up and call out somebody that you think is the old man and then get your behind busted and then say, I was tired.
Well, he was.
He probably was. He probably was.
No. If you go, he was worn out.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yesterday.
I'm not
sure.
saying.
I just don't know hate. Where you see hate at?
He had a reason to be wore out. I'm not talking. Kyrie wasn't saying he was tired.
But I'm saying, where do you see me showing hate? I didn't show no hate nowhere.
No, hating on me. Hating me.
Where did I show hate towards you?
Because your disagreement.
Why your voice going up so many decimals, Jeremiah?
See, that's what I'm talking about. So it hate on me.
Okay. How did I hate on you?
I just told you.
You said
the whole disagreement principle.
Hey, Phil, you said hate on Kyrie.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna let you do that one.
No, I said he's hating on me. Second,
hating on Kyrie.
I'm confused.
No, that's what I said first.
I'm confused.
That's what I said first.
Hey, Vance, did Phil come down there and hang out with you this weekend or something? He been confusing me all day, boy.
And you, because I've agreed with him for the last couple segments, man. I'm shocked. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening over there, man.
What you say, Mark?
Phil close to pulling a chair. I mean, well, anyway, you want me to ask the question?
Yeah, what'd you say?
The question I say is that, look, Kyrie was going to take it to Ant anyway. That's what Kyrie is. He's not. I don't think. I think definitely if you try to challenge him, he's gonna go to work on you. But I think Kyrie was gonna go to work anyway, or at least try to. He was able to be very, very successful. It just happened to be on the heels of Ant-Man talking trash. And he's been talking trash. He got away with it because he punked Denver. And I'm not disrespecting Denver, but he definitely talked to him and got on him. But what Dallas has done is they've strategically understood how to play him. He's shooting a whole lot more threes. Is Anthony Edwards, because he can't get to the rack like he was against Denver and these other teams and Oklahoma. I almost said OU. Anyway, but the thing is, so it's like you talked it. Kyrie gonna silently just gonna pop you. Hey, on the thing about Kyrie, all I'm gonna say is this. Man, Kyrie looked good when he actually played. That's all. You know, me, even that old now sellout over there on ESPN, I ain't gonna say his name, the one with the hair faded all back here. Talk about just wanting to play. As long as do what you do on that court job, we know you ball. But all these excuses about not get on the court for this and not get on the court for that was lame. So now you're looking at Kyrie, and Kyrie's doing what Kyrie does, especially when you got somebody else that can carry the load, and all Kyrie got to do is hoop.
So, Vance, will Minnesota win this series, or will Dallas win the series?
Okay, so I don't get. Okay, yeah. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
get. Hold
no.
on,
You
hold
can
on, hold
answer
on.
it. You can answer it.
I know I can put it in there. I can
Vance, I
everything I
want
want
to
to say.
talk with
Yeah,
his chest.
I got it. Hey. It's my turn, y'all. I've been silent.
It's
The
been wonderful
Saints.
too. Go
All
ahead.
right. I've been making. With all this mess, man. First of all, Jeremiah. Yeah, excuse me. I want Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. Come here closer. Look at me, Ant-Man.
Oh
You
Lord, you
can't
gonna hurt his eyes.
keep listening to the hype, brother. You're not Air. You're not Jordan. I know they've been comparing you to Air Jordan. You're not there yet, my brother. This is your first playoff round. You can't go and play 18 holes, 36 holes like Jordan and come back, brother. So you can't stay up all night playing video games of yourself. You got to get some rest, brother. You got to get some rest. He told you. He said, I was tired, boss. He tried to say we, but he's really, I was tired, boss. I didn't get downhill like I should have. I didn't get downhill. It ain't Kyrie. He gonna check Kyrie because he gonna match his energy. He bigger than Kyrie. So it's gonna come down. He wasn't ready. He was so hyped after that 7th game win. Probably been partying because they told him he was Jordan. And he said, man, I can do it like Jordan. Stay up all night and show up and hit 50. No, Ant, you're not. Get you some rest. Stick with the team. My brother, you're almost there. It's just like y'all want it so bad. It's coming, brother, but you got to play ball. And you got to be wise. Conley, grab him. Tell him, Conley, get him.
Man,
Minnesota gonna
man,
win this series.
But
man.
Vance,
Minnesota gonna win this series.
but Vance, he actually is doing Jordan early in his play
But he's not. He's
career.
not.
No, I'm just saying you're saying it,
I-
but you've advanced Jordan to when Pippen got there.
Oh,
See,
shut up, man.
you didn't do
You
it.
know what?
Man, please.
Well,
Phil,
see,
now
see,
you're regressing, Phil. Please, you're regressing. You
see. Now,
was doing well,
here's
man.
the thing.
What?
Here's the thing: is
Mhm.
that now you understand why Ant-Man is tired. See, at 22, third year in the league, he's gone further in the playoffs than Jordan did at that young age. Jordan got plenty of rest at 22 because he was out by the first, second round.
It's not me, Mark, saying it. It's not me. When you go to anything, it says Pippen, Scottie Pippen, and Michael Jordan. That Scottie Pippen and his assistant. NBA
Mike
legends.
didn't want to.
Pippen.
Mike didn't want to
Horace
discourage
Grant.
Pippen,
They
man.
had 2 times to put Jordan's name first, but they put NBA legends Pippen and Jordan, 6-time world champion.
Well, I think
That was your handwriting, Phil.
Cat need to go to the paint. Cat got to stop shooting 9 threes. Take his big 7-foot
You
behind
gonna see tonight?
down in the paint.
Yeah, more or less.
He got to stop shooting 9 threes and then trying to shoot Steph Curry threes at that. Take his big 7-foot behind down in the paint and do big boy stuff.
Rudy Gobert down there in the way because he's definitely terrible.
On the real,
Rudy be in the way.
On the real, what I was gonna say, Vance just jumped in and said that we relax yourself, Vance. We okay. You every dead clock is right twice a day. But I was just gonna say that they might want to take Rudy Gobert out this series. They might want to take him out this series. Not that Cat is quick as Gafford, but I think Cat is more of a problem for Gafford to have to deal with, and then bring Rudy Gobert in for spells, and then go a little smaller, a little quicker. Probably even. But does McDaniel start? McDaniel's come off the bench, right?
Yeah, he's coming off the bench.
Yeah, and probably start him instead of Cat.
Instead of Rudy.
I mean,
That won't work. That won't work, and the reason that won't work, Mark, is because they would be taking what was considered of the worst trade ever in the history of the NBA, moving Rudy Gobert and giving up uh, all of that capital for Rudy, and they looked like they were nothing, to all of a sudden looking like they could be NBA champions. The NBA wants to keep that thing. They want to keep that. So they'll make that call down to Minnesota and say, you better not set Rudy Gobert. I will tell you right now. We want this.
I mean, you don't have to sit him for the whole time. I'm just saying for this matchup, that might really be the move. Or either you start him and pull him out early and then just spot minute him.
Let's face it, because they said they were on that's the worst trade you could have ever done. Putting those
right, putting those two, but giving up so many, and it's kind of funny because I didn't think about it, and I'm gonna do a little name drop because I asked Jordan McLaughlin, who plays on the team, what he thought about it. He said, I didn't like that we gave up so many players for that. I said, but hey, look, they've gone further than they've gone further than they've had a chance to go with this trade. So you can't be too mad about that.
And that's why the league will call down.
But you have to understand when you have to tweak it. You certain teams that you play against, you might have to tweak it.
Yeah.
And this might be, not saying Rudy Gobert can't play against this team, right, but you might have to just tweak it a little and bring them in different spells, because you can't have Cat after shooting 9 3-pointers instead of having this big behind down there in the post.
Well,
where he has a miss. No, but I'm saying he has a mismatch where he can dominate and he can get a 3-point play easily, get them in foul trouble. Now you're gonna make Dallas have to do something different.
Jeremiah, it ain't about that strategy. Strategy is sound. The fact that Matt Cat didn't want to go there because he's soft.
You have to want to go down and take that hit.
I was gonna say he ain't built like that. He grew up being a guard and then he got tall, so he don't want that. He don't want that.
So
as my old football coach said, he don't want that ass whooping.
So y'all saying he's softer than Catwoman?
No.
I don't know.
Hey, Catwoman used to mix it up.
All right. Hey, before we get off here, let's talk a little bit of football. It's OTA started this week. You had the big thing is that what's going on in Pittsburgh. You have Justin Fields on the field, and you have Russell Wilson on the field. And right now they saying Russell Wilson has an edge, and they saying he's going to be the starter. Do you think day one Russell Wilson will still be the starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers? What you say, Mark?
Yeah, I told you about game 7 or 8.
What'd you say, Phil?
Yeah, Russ will be the starter, and he'll be the starter the whole year unless he gets hurt.
Vance?
I say the same thing. Russell Wilson will show you he still have it. Watch.
Okay. Now you don't like this one, Vance. I have an issue with people saying dumb stuff.
Oh, well, don't, Vance, just be quiet the rest of the day.
I have an issue with Dak saying dumb stuff like, I'll play this game for free. you just shut up. Some things you just don't say.
Did he say he would play for free? Did he say he would play for free? He said, I don't play for money.
Either way, hey, if you ain't playing for money, what you playing for?
Well, there's a difference.
No.
There's a difference between playing for free and then saying I'm chasing money, because if you're chasing money, that means you'll just go wherever for the money with no integrity about it, as opposed to the fact that I'm not tripping about the money. He can actually say this. Hey, Jeremiah, you and I both know he can actually say this right now because he done got paid.
I think free came out his lips.
I think fool comes out of your lips, so stop talking. So the thing is that he said he would not. He not playing for money. That didn't mean he was playing free.
Well, like I said,
He said both.
I just think sometimes you just don't say nothing. Just don't even say nothing about the money. Just don't say nothing. We know. Dak, we already know you.
Hey man,
We already know you're in
do like
controversy. Just don't say nothing.
man.
Well, he
He
did
like
say he
Deion
leaves
Sanders.
all of that up to his agents and stuff to take care of what his value will be from his play.
Well, and that's why I look at it. Dak. If Dak do what Dak need to do on the field, trust me, he gonna get paid.
Man, he ought to make a song like Deion Sanders. Must be the money.
Well, look, you ought to stop and start worrying about Jerry Jones and his dumb stuff. Saying, look, if you had him and others and played them and watched them over the years, and then knowing you should have paid them earlier, like every other team does, and then you say, I need to see more, when needing to see more only means you're going to end up having to pay more. That's about where the dumbness comes in.
Well, I don't think Jerry Jones planning on bringing Dak back.
It ain't just about Dak.
Me personally, I think he's gonna bring. I think he is bringing CeeDee Lamb back. Micah Parsons, they're not worried about him right now. Micah Parsons, they're not really worried about him right now because they got him locked up for at least another 2 years. Dak, I don't think Jerry's really planning on bringing Dak back. Unless Dak go to the Super Bowl, I don't see Jerry bringing Dak back at all.
Trey Lance looking good.
Dak's the one that's saying, if you look at it right now, Dak's the one saying, man, it don't matter what Jerry say. I got to decide if I want to be here because I'm gonna make my money. Dak's gonna make his money.
That's what Dak is supposed to say.
Somebody is going to pay Dak somewhere else. Period. Jerry can't control that. Dak, you can't franchise him. Dak, you can't trade Dak. Dak is like, I'm good.
Hey, look, real quick for a few seconds. Go ahead, Vance.
Thank you. Because that's all that mess. This, and that, man.
I said a few seconds. Hurry up.
Woo! Dak Prescott, y'all. You know you're not gonna go to Super Bowl with him. You know that. And you guys are talking about Dak getting paid. That's all you're talking about. You're not talking about his talent. You're not talking about, it's regular season talent.
Well, we're responding to his comments
he ain't won nothing.
in his interview.
He done made so much money. He done made so much money and even got passed out the second round.
And guess what?
He ain't got to a conference
so much
final.
money, Van.
Dak has made some money, man. What are you talking about?
He's not the only one.
What am I saying? But most other guys that has made that type of money got a Super Bowl at least.
You're crazy.
Hold on, Phil. Hey, Vance. Think back real quick over the last 6 years. How many quarterbacks won Super Bowl?
Exactly.
6 of them, I guess.
6 of them?
Did somebody double back? I guess.
You got Tom Brady.
You got Tom Brady. You got Patrick Mahomes.
I just got Patrick Mahomes.
Each year, somebody, a quarterback, going to win the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? That don't make sense to me.
Hold on, Vance.
Each year, a quarterback wins.
Hey, Vance. The last 2 years has been the same quarterback.
Okay, he's still a quarterback.
So again, let's do this again. Over the last 6 years, 6 or 7 years, how many quarterbacks you think won? You think more than half of? If you took 10 years, do you think more than half of 10 were different quarterbacks?
See, now you just added different.
No. How many quarterbacks have won over the past 6 years?
Well, see, that don't make sense to me.
What you said doesn't make sense. Because you said all the quarterbacks.
There got to be a quarterback to win.
You said all the quarterbacks making all that money have won a Super Bowl but Dak.
I said most of
The
them.
hell you talking
No,
about?
you said
Most
all
of them
of
have
them.
made that kind of money.
All
or
of them that
more.
have made that kind of money have won a Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm gonna take it back. I'll
except
take
that.
that. At least got to the conference
Ain't nothing
championship.
but 2 of them.
How about that?
At
How
least
about
got
at least
one.
to the conference championship? How about that? How about at least
know.
out the second round?
No.
How
I
about
don't
that?
know.
How about
I
that?
don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Think about it. Who?
I don't
No.
know. You
No.
no.
That
You
kind
brought
of money.
So, okay,
That haven't got out the
Vance.
second round.
Okay.
Vance.
Okay,
Vance,
man, please.
You
Come on,
Vance.
brothers.
Vance, stop trying to change the
Hold
narrative.
I ain't
Hold on,
trying to change.
Vance,
That just went down another
no,
level.
no. Yes, you did.
Just went
You
down
said
another level.
you just said think about it, and you made a statement that you didn't think about.
What?
You just made a statement you didn't think about. You tried to say
Out the
all
second
these
round?
quarterbacks have won. All these quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl. All these quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl. No.
That made that kind of money
no.
have won the Super Bowl. Yes, you did.
Well, no. I'm taking that back then if you take that because I ain't got that. I'm just saying. I say second round. I bet I can say second round.
Hey, Vance, past 10 years.
Man,
I bet I can say second round.
Past 10 years, Vance. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Nick Foles, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes. Then you got
So how many different
Tom
ones?
Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, how many different
So
ones?
That's 5 out of 10. That's 5 out of 10.
Okay.
So basically, only different ones in there is Nick Foles and Peyton Manning,
And Matthew
and
Stafford.
10 years, and Matthew Stafford.
Nick
That's
Foles,
it.
okay. And all of them
And
got out
now-
the
now-
second
now-
round.
And you got 32 teams.
All of them been out the second round.
And you got 32 teams.
Hold on.
All of them been out the second round.
Dak
Nick
Prescott's
Knowles
down
didn't
the
make as
second
much
round.
as Dak Prescott.
Hey, Vance. Shh, be quiet.
Nick Knowles didn't make much
Second.
as Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott's been out of the second round a couple of times. Remember Tom Brady's last football game? I got to get going. I'm done. Vance has done enough. I got to go.
When did he get out the second round?
Hey, don't worry. Remember Tom Brady's last football game?
He ain't been to the NFC East finals. He ain't been to the finals.
So what is he talking about?
Now he wants
to.
What was Tom Brady's football game?
I don't know.
You're a liar.
I don't
You're
know.
a liar.
Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The last game he played was a playoff game against the Cowboys where he got his ass whipped. Now you lying. You know that. So go ahead.
In the second round?
You lying. So go ahead.
And Dak got out the second round?
Hey, you lying. You said
Did Dak got out the second round?
You lying. I'm done with that. You said
Look, I'm trying to get back to Vance's original statement.
Vance is
people making all the money that Dak made.
What is Mark talking about?
Vance is lying. Vance is lying. Vance is lying.
But hey, we got to get out of here.
You put your foot in your mouth and you don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all see how we get heated up with football talk.
Well, I'm glad I brought some sensible knowledge here today.
You said all those quarterbacks have gotten to the second round, and I told you that Dak has gotten to the second round.
No, but I said got out of the second round.
No,
Mark.
you said got to the second round.
No, I didn't. Tell him.
Go back and listen to the tape. You said got to the second round.
Y'all see how football talk get us heated up? It's
No,
getting close to it, baby. Y'all just getting close to it, baby.
First of all,
this ain't football talk. This ain't football. Us three were talking football. When Vance came in, it's nonsense.
It's getting to it, baby. It's getting there. There it goes,
baby. Vance talked that nonsense on Instagram.
Did I tell you how the Lakers influenced the NBA?
Yeah, we heard that nonsense. We heard it.
Hey, I got to get going, guys.
All right, Mark.
All right. Hey, we'll talk to y'all next week. Same time, same place, fellas. Make sure y'all tune in.
We didn't get out the second round, Mark. I'm sorry.
Laker Nation, I'm telling you right now, say.
These my peoples right here, some of them gonna be with me
when I'm looking for the perfect sandwich. What bruh man gonna be doing?
Looking for the perfect sandwich.
Looking for the perfect sandwich.
Tommy Davidson, Lethal Shooter. We looking for the perfect sandwiches.
That would look good.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. And look at here. I'm sure.
Hey, see if San Antonio got the best sandwiches.
Let me ask you, do you know who you are, sir?
Yo, I'm coming down to San Antonio to see if they got the best sandwiches.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take you to a few spots. You let me know what you think, okay?
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. And look at here. I'm searching for the perfect sandwich. So I want y'all to register at www.theafricanamericannetwork.com to join my sandwich community. It's gonna be all that. And look at here. Want y'all to invite me to your city if you think you got the perfect sandwich. And I ain't talking about no served sandwiches either. Peace.